Hello, buddy, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Ask the Accountant Pitstop podcast. We're here live at Manchester Accountex 2025, and we have some really, really good guests lined up. No better than yourself, sir. So please tell the world who you are and why you're here.
Thanks. I'm Reuben, and I am co-founder of Briefcase, and we're here to take AI agents and bring them into core bookkeeping and accounting workflows.
I love that. Right, we're going to go through these set questions that we ask everyone who's been in that hot seat. We're going to go through them. We'll throw a few more as we go along as well. But at the end, we are going to play our legendary Top Trumps game as well. Guess who? So first of all, what's your first impressions of this event? I mean, is this your first Manchester one? I know you've done,
Yes, first
you've done
Manchester
Daz,
one.
haven't you?
Yeah, and we did Fab at the beginning of the year in Birmingham. First time in Manchester.
First time ever in Manchester?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think? Well, how's it look?
We haven't seen much. I got off the train and got an Uber to here.
How was the train station? Give it out of 10?
I'll give it a solid 7.5.
7.5?
Yeah.
Good shout.
I'll say better than Euston.
Yeah.
Possibly.
And the vibe of this event then compared to the other ones, they all have their own bit to them. What
I like about this one is that the hall is lovely and you have like a lot of natural light, which I think is nice. It feels a little bit more friendly, but a little bit less cool than Daz.
Yeah.
So less dark, but a bit more friendly.
Yeah. I completely see where you're coming from there. All right, what are you looking forward to at this event? Because you've got your stand over in the left-hand side as we're sat here.
That's right.
So I assume you're wanting to talk to some people using it, maybe some new people. Talk me through, what are you looking forward to at this event?
Well, the most exciting thing for us is that today we are launching Briefcase 1, which is our MTD platform.
Yeah.
So that is what we are really excited about. Really excited to chat to people about MTD, to chat with them about what solutions they're looking for, what are the pain points, and then for us to essentially try and build a solution for that. For us, it's particularly exciting because it will be our first standalone platform.
Amazing.
Which means that we can own the customer journey and workflows end to end.
Yeah.
And that just opens up a whole suite of opportunity for us.
I love that. So you guys are known for your AI capabilities in terms of the OCR and pulling not OCR, it's bringing it. That's what you launched to begin with.
Yeah.
At what point in your development did you think that the MTD side of thing was going to be the right place to go? Was it your idea or was it customer led?
A combination, but a lot of things start off as customer led at Briefcase. And I think what really made it click for us is that we were speaking to our customers and they were saying, "Oh, I want to use Briefcase for my MTD clients."
Yeah.
And we were like, "Oh, great. I mean, you can. It's fine." And they were like, "Yeah, okay. So I'm going to use like Zero Simple and then Briefcase on top of it. I'm going to use like this QuickBooks plan and then Briefcase on top of it." And then we were thinking and we were like, "Well, Briefcase is doing a lot of the heavy lifting there. If we're being honest about it, right? Like the actual requirements from a ledger perspective aren't that high."
Yeah.
And that's where we're like, what if we just built a standalone solution to support that? So it really kind of started off from the demand. We like always try and figure out where the demand is in the industry. And then when it comes to the solution, that's much more collaborative. There's push and pull there. We're thinking around from like first principles from our perspective. What do we think will enable us to make the most automated platform possible? And then understanding from customers, what exactly do they need to see in that?
Brilliant idea. And what do you think your USP then is? Because you've said there about others doing heavy lifting for you. What do you think, if you're just using the Briefcase 1 platform, what do you think the USP for the accountant or the end user is going to be?
What we're most excited by is automated reconciliation.
Yeah,
like the reconciliation workflow hasn't really had innovation in the past 10 years. It's something which you cannot access through public APIs from other platforms.
Yeah.
So we're very excited by being able to kind of like rethink that workflow from the ground up. I can give you something a little bit more tangible there. A simple thing is that in Briefcase 1, you can reconcile from both invoices page, like your cost page, and from your bank page. So you don't have to clear all your invoices first, then go to the bank, find the matches and cash code the rest.
Yeah.
If you're on the invoice page and we find a bank match, you can just immediately one-click reconcile.
Nice.
And then if that's reconciled in the bank as well.
Yeah.
So, and the problem you have in the market at the moment is that the invoicing workflow is separated from the reconciliation workflow. And Briefcase 1 brings those together.
I love that. And like I said, because it's been so heavily influenced by your user base, they're the ones with the problems, right? And that's where you come along. So that idea of not having to jump between screens, I assume, has come from one of your feedback from the users, right?
It was literally a call that I had where someone was saying, they were like, "Oh, the biggest problem that we have when it comes to reconciliation is that we will request a bunch of invoices, we'll clear them out, we'll then go to the bank, we'll then reconcile what we can, we'll then cash code the rest, and then a few months later, we'll get an invoice for something we already cash coded." That's what they said. And they were like, this is like the most annoying thing. And then it creates a duplicate transaction.
Been there, done that, got t-shirt.
And that's a problem because these workflows are completely separated right now.
Yeah, exactly right.
If we bring them together, you eliminate that issue.
I love that. I love that as a USP as well. I think for the world of MTD, where there's such little meat on the bone, we need wins like that to make
I mean, this is the other thing. It was like, you're going to want to use Briefcase anyway for capture. So you're going to be paying for Briefcase. Then if we don't have Briefcase 1, you're going to have to be paying for some kind of ledger in the background.
Yeah.
And these clients aren't your highest value clients.
Yeah.
You need something that get it all on.
Love that. So you're telling me off camera that you got up at 6 o'clock to get yourself down here.
Mm-hmm.
You got yourself into Manchester. Then you got over to the convention centre. What's been your highlight so far?
Probably the same highlight, but it's always like when we see an existing customer.
Nice.
So there was one of our customers came over and they actually brought a client with them to the conference.
Love that.
So it was amazing because I got to meet who we work with directly, which is the accountant or bookkeeper. And then I actually got to meet the end user who's a client who's actually using Briefcase as well. So that was incredible.
Love that. Amazing. So these events, obviously for you guys, it's a big investment. You've got time, you've got everything else you've got to put into it. But what do you do to make sure you get the most out of it? And what do you tell your team to get the most out of it? What's your secret sauce?
Yeah, I think there's always more than one thing you can get an event out of this. Like, I think if you go to an event like this and you're saying, I just want to get demos out of it, you're not making the most of it.
Yeah.
I always tell the team that, yes, it's important that we book demos. We are paying to be here. But it's also very important that we actually listen to people and come back with learnings from a product perspective.
Nice.
Every time we end an event, we debrief and we say, what did we learn from the product side?
Yeah.
Because you will find, even if you're just having a conversation about things that are high level or you're just trying to show them a demo, people will always say, oh, what about this?
Yeah.
Or like, do you do that? Or, oh, and this is why I came to Accountex today, because I have this problem. And that's what we want to learn by the end of the day. So it's great to kind of get a pulse on the community and figure out what's top of mind. And we're definitely hearing a few things around MTD already on that.
Well, that's right. That's why you come in at the right time, right? Like the industry's a buzz with it. And you've got quite unique swag as well. Talk me through it. You've got your briefcases and everything. How's that gone down?
I mean, I think it's gone down well. We'll see based on how many people are walking around with them a bit later. But yeah, we give people a briefcase that says Briefcase on it.
I like it.
And it's a laptop bag. It's a nice little play on words because most accountants don't use briefcases anymore, but they need somewhere to store their invoices and receipts.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think In-Betweeners kind of stopped us using the briefcase, didn't it?
Yeah. You know what? I actually didn't. Someone told me about that like only a few months ago.
Oh, no.
So maybe you'll find me with a new T-shirt next time.
Okay, so that's how you take action for these events. But you've definitely started to kind of just listen to kind of how you've started talking to your customers and you've been able to, find their pain points already. What is it about this industry that you really love? What's your favorite bit about this industry?
So I come from a finance background. My background is in industry, not in practice.
Yeah.
But I worked as part of a finance team at Starling Bank. And that's where I experienced a lot of the pain points, especially around financial close, which Briefcase also helps with. That's where I kind of experienced that firsthand. So part of this is from me having been through some of those experiences and I found it frustrating in the moment. In the moment, I was unhappy that I was doing the same thing manually. So part of it is almost like a self-righteous thing. It's I want this to be automated.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't happy when I was doing it. That's kind of what drew me to the space. I think what draws me to the accountants and bookkeepers community is that it's such a strong community, which is totally different to industry.
Yeah.
When I worked in industry, I didn't really speak to any other people who worked in industry. I spoke to the people at my company and that's it. What's amazing is that accountants and bookkeepers speak to each other. And you have this amazing sense of community and this amazing support network. And that just makes it, I think, much more enjoyable area to work in, at least for me personally,
I see that.
than focusing on the industry.
100%. Yeah, I love that. And with you saying there that you used to work at Starling, is this how you've got kind of the MTD? I assume there's a bank feed going through there and stuff like that. Did it help? Were you able to leverage on some of your friends and colleagues? Or talk me through it. I mean, because that's a daunting exercise, right? Going through open banking compliance and everything else, right?
Yeah, for sure. And some of this is still in progress. So some of that work is still going on. The UK has got amazing open banking infrastructure.
Yeah.
So you're actually kind of spoiled for choice on providers.
Oh, right. Awesome.
And we're actually exploring which are the best, best to use in that scenario.
That works. All right. So you've told us what you love about the industry. What don't you like so much about? What keeps you awake at night?
The collaboration. I don't see why it shouldn't extend more to industry. If you take the answer that I said earlier and flip it on its head, I'm saying that I really like the accountant and bookkeeping industry because everyone's so collaborative and so friendly. Why has that not happened with the finance industry? And I actually think that accounting vendors have a part to play in this as well. So I'm pointing the finger at myself more than anybody else. Like, we primarily sell to accountants and bookkeepers, and we don't focus too much on industry. Maybe that should change. I don't think now's the right time for it to change, especially not for us. But
because MTD is such a focus.
Yeah, because MTD is such a focus, and that's a bigger problem for accountants and bookkeepers. But I think what I want to see long term in the future is more blurred lines.
So like events like this, look, Caroline and the team do an amazing job to try and make this inclusive as possible, right? Bookkeepers, accountants, we're still not bringing the industry folks here as much as you'd kind of want, are we?
Yeah, and like, for example, even this morning, I had, probably 2-3 people come past, be like, oh, we work in industry. And then, like, they don't really know where to go. They don't really know what's for them. And I think there's a choice to make. Either you double down and you say it's just for ABs, or you think, actually, how can we be a bit more inclusive here? I feel like right now, the problem is that it's a gray zone. Which is literally, we are perpetrators of this, like just to be clear. But longer term, I think that's something which everyone can do better at.
Awesome. Now, I want some advice off you. So if we gave you a time machine now and you were able to go back 12 months, and in that 12 months, or it could be longer if you need to, I want one piece of tech, app stack, software, whatever it's going to be, that you wish you could use that time machine to go back to basically tell you to start using it sooner. What would that one piece of tech, hardware, whatever it's going to be, what would it be?
Can I give like a non-technical answer?
Go for it.
Past year, I started using an eye mask and earplugs to sleep.
Oh, okay.
Changed my life.
Really?
Absolutely.
Talk me
changed
through
my
that.
life.
Yeah,
like, I mean, I never had bad sleep before, but small things like someone makes too much noise outside, the sun rises early, it disrupts you even if you don't notice it.
100%.
Now I wear earplugs, put on an eye mask, sleep so much better. I wish I started that years ago.
And you feel better because of it, right?
Yeah. Wish I started it years ago.
It's
not always the tech. Sometimes it's the...
That is one of my favourite answers we've ever had on there. I love that. I love that. Everyone always says, oh, I wish I knew ChatGPT earlier. It's like, okay, brilliant. Speaking of ChatGPT, if I had time machine and went forward 12 months, how do you think that AI, I mean, you guys are smashing it with AI implementation in your product at the moment. Where do you feel it's going to go next? Like what do you think is holding you back, basically?
Yeah. AI has done a fantastic job of transforming the software development industry. And we are very much like at the forefront of this, our entire engineer. In fact, everyone on our team codes, even the ones who aren't engineers, because we all use AI to do it.
I love that.
It's done an incredible job of transforming the software development industry. It has not had the same impact in other work streams in businesses or firms. And one thing that I always encourage the team to do is to think, okay, well, now we have a new model that's out, and now we have like more capable AI. What are we doing as a business to improve because of it? It's not just about how are we making Briefcase's product better, how are we making our sales better? The processes that we used to do manually, was it like, writing certain emails or doing certain posts online or having a certain kind of onboarding journey? How can we revolutionize that based on this new technology? And that is an exercise which I think every business or firm should be doing. It's not just about saying, okay, what tool can we adopt, or like, how can we improve our core competency? How can we improve everything in our business?
I like that. Because in theory, it should be more contextual, right? Like you mentioned onboarding, right? At the moment, I think every accounting firm's quite stale onboarding process because we're scared about, missing something or anything else. But if we could utilize AI to make that more dynamic, so depend on the client, that sort of thing, maybe get that to go and help us with the onboarding, that's where we want it to be, isn't it?
And there's really kind of two parts to this. I think one part to this is that genuinely, in a lot of cases, there isn't great tooling available yet. And that's where you have people like us and other people in the industry trying to change it. On the other hand, you do have the building blocks and you can put it together yourself. So it's kind of like one option to go down to say, well, we're going to find a software vendor that is building to solve this specific problem and we're going to adopt them. The other path to go down is to say, well, we know the tooling's there, we need to piece it together. And let's see how we can do it ourselves. And that's a very hard decision to make.
All right, okay, so we're on to the part of the show now where you're going to have the opportunity to try and get on the leaderboard. Now, we asked you beforehand what you wanted to beat Tim, wasn't it, to come up on there? So we're gonna see how it goes. So just quick rundown of what it is we're going to do. We're going to be playing our Top Trumps Guess Who game. And the idea is you have an opportunity to ask me any questions you like, and I'm allowed to say yes or no. And you're trying to guess what's on this card in front of me.
And now, I can skip cards?
You can skip card at any point. When you do skip, though, that will be a 1 minute penalty. So you got to be careful about the skipping.
And what is it, people?
Could be people, it could be events, it could be vendors, it could be all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
So my advice is try and get that first. That's what you want to do. Is it a person? Is it an event?
Let's go.
Good luck with it. Ask me your silly questions in 3, 2, 1. Ask away.
Is it a person?
No.
Okay. Is it an event?
It is.
Is it based in London?
Yes.
Was it in Battersea?
No.
Was it in Excel Centre?
Yes.
Is it Accountex London?
Accountex London, your first one. Well done. Go for it.
Is it a person?
Yes.
Do they work at a firm?
No.
Okay. Do they work for one of the big three, like Sage Zero or?
No.
They are a vendor, right? They work for. Okay, it's community based.
They help vendors
They help vendors
in a massive way.
Oh gosh, help vendors in a massive way. Are they involved in like training? Like, are they one of like the? No, they don't do any training.
Might be very important to this event.
So I mean, like, it's not going to be Accountex. Is it the parent company of Accountex?
No. It's
I'm
it's
on the wrong
one
lines.
of the event organizers.
The main event organizer.
Caroline? No worries. We'll skip that one.
Skip it.
Next one, go.
Person?
Yes.
Vendor?
Yes.
Stage Zero?
Yeah. Yep.
Do they run a community for Accountex?
I don't believe.
Is it Phil?
No.
I'm going to have to skip it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Mr. MTD?
I'm going to skip it.
It's Chris Downing.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
No worries. Go.
Is it a person?
Yes.
Is it a vendor?
Actually, yeah, is a vendor. Well, also has their own practice.
Is it Johan?
Yes.
Hey, nice.
Smash that one. Next one.
Is it a person?
No.
So, is it an event?
Yes.
Is it based in London?
No.
Is it based in Birmingham?
No.
Is it based in Manchester?
Yeah.
Is it Accountex Manchester?
No. Might be the night before Accountex Manchester.
It's the Digital Disruption
It's
Awards.
certainly a digital
Nice.
disruption
Love them.
award.
Let's
Well
go.
done. So your time was
Pretty bad.
2 minutes 50. No, that's not bad. And
But I skipped a bunch, right?
2 skips makes you on a 4-minute 30, which will
I
put
beat Tim.
you.
I beat Tim.
You did beat Tim.
Let's
you beat
go.
Tim, and you're 16th. So I think that's a really good score.
I'll take that.
That's good. That's
I'll
good.
take that. I'm
Well
happy
done.
with that.
Congratulations.
I'm happy with that.
Now's your opportunity to use that camera, that camera, that camera, that camera. Plug, and plug some more. Go for it.
Sure. We are Briefcase. We just launched Briefcase 1, which is a standalone MTD platform. But in general, we just deploy AI agents in accounting and bookkeeping workflows in the transactional stuff, which takes the most time. That's what we're trying to solve.
Awesome. Have you got yourself into any events next year? Have you got in the
Not
diary
yet, but we will be.
You're looking
We'll
at
be
looking
around.
to it.
We will be
Awesome,
around,
awesome.
yeah.
Well, I highly recommend if people are listening to come to an event, come over, see you, get some swag, get some cool swag. Any other way they can find out more? Has it got like any? You got any other webinars or anything coming up? Or anything,
Best way is you can find us on our website,
Yep.
briefcase.so, or also on LinkedIn. You can find me on LinkedIn, Reuben Steenkamp. I
Good
post
chat.
all the time. And we also like kind of have this community of accountants and bookkeepers that use Briefcase. So get in touch, and I'm happy to put you in touch with anyone there as well.
Awesome. And if you like this content, then don't forget to use the like, subscribe, and make sure that you are in the home of accountants content all the way. So make sure that you like, subscribe for Ask the Accountant. We've got some more content coming your way. We've got more Pitstop podcasts. We've got the legendary Grid Walk as well. So make sure you get involved in that. Thank you so much, Reuben. Thank you for coming along. Thank you for telling us all. And thank you for playing our silly little game. It was great to have you on. We're going to definitely have to have you on a Cool Friends episode one day to talk to you a little bit more about
Very
this.
down.
The Pitstop podcast is here for a reason, right? We've got to get in, get quick. But I think there's a lot more we want to talk about. So, yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me. It was a lot of fun.